All right, so for this video, we're taking a look at the More Main Ideas practice assignment. This first exercise is just like the exercise we did in the PowerPoint when we talked about the other two strategies for finding main ideas. And this one is about identifying what the topic is and then identifying the main idea from identifying the topic. So for group 2, the topic is D. So this one right here would be the topic. So this is one you would mark with a T. We know this is the topic because it's the only one that's not a complete sentence. That kind of clues you in here with this set of questions, because the topic is going to be like a short phrase or couple of words or one word, because the topic is just an idea that we're talking about. So alternative child custody arrangements would be our topic. And then our main idea for this one would be C. Alternatives to giving the mother sole custody have increased in recent years. We can tell that's the main idea for a couple of reasons. One, we have this list word right here, alternatives. That lets us know that the author is about to list something, which they're going to list the alternatives to giving the mother sole child custody. We also know C is the main idea because B and A are specific examples of alternatives to giving the mother sole child custody, while C is a general statement about alternatives to giving the mother sole child custody. So this would be our topic here, D. C would be our main idea, and then A and B would be our supporting details. For number 3, our topic here, same thing, easy to spot, stages of human development would be our topic. So then our main idea for this one would be D. According to psychologists, we pass through various stages of human development throughout our lives. Here, various stages clues us in. That's another list, a couple list words. It tells us that the author is going to, sorry about that. It tells us that the author is going to list the various stages that we go through in human development in our lives. And then A and C are examples of those stages. We've got adolescence and then in later adulthood. So these are specific supporting details. D is a general main idea. For group 4, A is our topic, and then D is our main idea. Power, the ability to control or change the behavior of others, takes different forms. And then B and C are examples of those different forms that power takes. For the next set of questions, it's asking you to read the paragraph and determine the topic yourself, and then figure out, the second question asks you to figure out which sentence in the paragraph contains the main idea. So this was the one that we used as an example in our PowerPoint. So for this one, number 4, the topic in this paragraph would be the Great Wall of China. So that's what we're talking about right in the first sentence, the Great Wall of China. And then our main idea sentence is 1, is the first sentence. The Great Wall of China is a truly remarkable creation. So we've got this general statement about the Great Wall of China. And then everything after that is specific facts about the Great Wall of China. It's 4,500 miles long. It's constructed of 4-inch blocks. These are all very specific details about the Great Wall, where this first sentence is just a general statement about it. So that's how we know this is the main idea. And remember when we talked about locations of the main idea, we said that most often the main idea is in that first or second sentence of the paragraph. Not always, and we'll talk about that with the third exercise here, but most of the time it's in the first or second sentence. Whoops, did not mean to zoom. Okay. Going to number 5. So for this one, our topic is chaperones. And our main idea is in the first sentence again. So we've got, at the beginning of the 20th century, families often hired older women known as chaperones to keep watch over their daughters. And then after that, we get supporting details about what those chaperones were like and the things that they did. So this one is our general idea. This is our main idea. And for number 6, for paragraph 4, our topic is cardiovascular disease. And for this one, our main idea actually isn't the first sentence. The first sentence is actually an introductory detail. Our main idea comes in the second sentence. If I can get this to highlight. Cardiovascular disease is actually a group of disorders. So sentence 2 would be our main idea here for this one. For the third exercise, this is where we look at where the main idea is located in the paragraph. So most of the time it's at the beginning in the first or second sentence, but sometimes it's not. So looking at number 1 here, or number 7, we have many people think of thieves as clever. In reality, thieves can be remarkably foolish. And then we get some examples of things that thieves have done where they were very foolish. So that tells us that sentence 2 is going to be our main idea, not sentence 1, because sentence 2 is where the author states that thieves can be remarkably foolish. So this is just kind of an introductory sentence. 2 is actually our main idea. For number 2, we've got sentence 3 is actually our main idea here. Sentence 1 and 2 are introductory details. For 250 million years, reptiles, which appeared on Earth long before the first mammals, have been fighting over territory. Today, human beings do battle over property as well. But the reptiles' way of fighting is generally more civilized and humane than humans. So we've got 2 introductory details kind of bringing us into the idea of what the paragraph is about, and then sentence 3 is our main idea. Ooh, there we go. Number 9/number 3. Here our main idea is in our first sentence again. If asked to describe ourselves, most of us would not answer that we are mostly water, but that's exactly what we are. We know that's the main idea because it's the first sentence and it's a general idea. We are made of water. General idea. Everything after that is specific details. A 150-pound person is actually 100 pounds of water and 50 pounds of everything else. Our blood plasma is 92% water. Our brains are 75% water. So these are all specific details where this first sentence is just a general idea. And then the last one, this is a great example of the main idea appearing in the middle of the paragraph because our main idea here is actually sentence number 4. So sentence 1 through 3 kind of introduce us to the idea of homeschooling and that 1.5 million children are believed to be homeschooled. There's a dramatic increase due to the growth of membership in fundamentalist Christianity. But then we get, while religious motivation is the reason that most families choose homeschooling, it is not the only reason. And then we get our main idea. A number of reasons draw parents to homeschooling. And then after that, we get our supporting details, which is our examples of reasons that draw parents to homeschooling. Everything before that is just introductory details, getting us ready for the main idea.